Meet the Duprees. They're the ones that run things behind the gates of their private community. The core four of the family are Father Vernon, his wife Anita, and their two daughters Nicole and Danny. Let's start with Nicole, or Dr. Nicole to you, whose life seems to be so perfect. She and her husband Ted, who's also a doctor, has 3 children, Martin and Catherine, and also Ted's nephew Andre, whom they've raised. Oh, but then there's Danny, who married Bill, and they had 2 daughters, Naomi and Chelsea. And after 30 years, their daughter Naomi moved her best friend Haley into the house, and she stole her man. And now they're getting married, and Danny's not happy about none of that. But how could she be? Listen, Dupree family, you've got our attention, and we're back again today to get the tea, and I'm here to pour it, because we all want to know what happened today beyond the gates. Happy Friday to you, and y'all, my sinuses are attacking me. That's the reason why I was late, logging in, because I've been trying to stop coughing. So it's going to be a lot of pauses in here until I can get this thing under control, okay? Listen, it's Friday. It's Friday. So I'm going to tell y'all, let me hold $20. I know you got it because you just got paid. Y'all gonna be like that? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Don't forget to down there next to the comment bar, there's that $. Anytime you want to drop a super sticker or a little super chat, whatever the case may be, honey, you go right ahead. And we are only 10 people away from making our 2,000th subscriber. So I really thank you all for that, because I know you guys have been busy sharing and getting people over here to listen and getting them to become a gatekeeper. And so I'm grateful to all of you. Hold on one second. I'm grateful to all of you. Let me see who's down here in these comments. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on, I almost messed up. Okay, oh, I see what it is. I'm in the wrong place trying to highlight it. Okay, let's go here. Okay, Linda says, wait a minute. Show on stage. What does that mean? It's never done that before. Hold on, y'all. I'm having a little complication over here. Let me go back up to the top. Show on stage. Okay. It's never done that before. Okay. Well, it says, hello, gatekeepers. I've got my popcorn, tea, and crumpets waiting. Girl, I know you better. It's Friday night. Where y'all going? Y'all know once we pass over 40, we don't want to go nowhere no more. We want to be in the house and enjoy ourselves. Let's see who else we got down here talking. Elaine, why is it doing this today? Okay, I'll just have to go with it. Elaine says, hey, gatekeepers, this week the tea was hot. I'm trying to figure out, why is this thing doing this time? Doesn't usually. Do I need to come out of a... Y'all hold on one second. Let me figure something out right quick, because I got stuff acting up on this end. Hold on. Let's see. First of all, let me try to do that. Put a little color up there, see if that makes any difference. Go back to the comments. Take her down. Elaine, see again, why is it doing this? I do not understand why they need to start changing things when ain't nothing wrong with the way it was working. So I just do it the way it says now. Okay, so Linda says, Elaine Thompson, it sure was. Take that down now. And eDaddy506, welcome back on over here, says, hello, gatekeepers. eDaddy is new to the channel. He joined us yesterday, so you guys make sure you welcome him. And Elaine, we missed you yesterday. I don't think you were with us yesterday. And Destiny says, hello and happy Friday. So now today, I hope I don't miss showing you guys comments, because they've changed the way, because I used to could just tap them. Okay, let viewer comment show up on the screen message. Apple tap on a comment to show it on screen. They've changed something today, so let's hope that it goes back to that because I don't want to waste too much time on that. Um, Elaine says, "Hey gatekeepers, the tea was hot." You got that lyric in there. I see how you did that, Elaine. Hold on. I see how you did that, Elaine. I like that. I like that. Okay, and I don't want to miss anybody. Lohard and Collins says, "Hello, Gate family." Hello to you too. Okay, and Linda is speaking back to both of you. Okay. All right. Well, y'all, today was good. I thought it was. I thought today was good. Did y'all like it? Because I did. I did. I sure enough did. I thought that it was definitely big T worthy. It was big T worthy. We're gonna give it a little big T. We are. We're gonna sip. Yes, the tea was a little bit, it was worth sipping it a little loud. Don't forget to like the video for me, you guys. And I do hope that you guys are prepared to come up and talk. I am going to eventually drop the, you know what? In fact, I think I'm going to let me drop that link now. And then that way, if you also have to work through trying to figure out how to come up, you can work through that while I'm going through talking about the show. And then you can already be backstage and be ready to come up and talk. And you don't have to have your camera on. We just over here gossiping and talking tonight, sipping tea and whatnot. So let me do that first. Um, okay, let me go back because I want to do that first for you guys. Okay, let me go. If I kick myself out of here, I'll be back. I'm sorry. I know y'all probably heard me cough that time. I'm sorry. I was on I was on my way back in here. But okay, guest. Okay, invite guest. Let's do that. Copy. Copied. Okay. Now I'm gonna post it in the comments. Okay, so now that's the link if you want to come up and talk. And I'm putting it there now so that you can go on and take care of trying to figure out how to do it and all that stuff. And you can just, sit backstage. Nobody can see you backstage but me. And uh, that's that. Okay, let's get to it. I didn't do no pictures today, y'all, because we're gonna be talking tonight, okay? Yeah, it's that kind of live tonight. Hey, KB Mommy and Destiny H. KB Mommy says, "Happy Friday, Miss Jen and fellow gatekeepers." That's right, y'all. All right, so I thought I would, as always, I'm gonna start with Haley. With Derek now, because I can't. I just can't. I just can't with them. But it's yeah. So I find Nurse Messy brings them to makes them a little more lively to me. So they're gonna need to keep her. They're gonna need to keep her, in my opinion. Okay. So let's not get rid of Nurse Messy because she makes them shine just a little bit more. Okay, so Haley just sashayed into the diner, and old boring Derek is there finishing up his lunch, right? And she mentions to him the article that he was in that was published, and she wanted to thank him on behalf of the cat ladies everywhere. And he said, "Oh yeah, I forgot that you were an animal lover." He said, "You would feed a stray anywhere." She sure will. She fed Bill. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But sidebar, I'm trying to figure out just how well did her and Derek know each other. Because for a minute, I thought he was looking at her like, "I used to like you." For a second. Derek, don't you mess around and be interested on this show and find out that you're gonna be acting like Andre do toward Ashley with Haley. Don't you do it, Derek. Don't you do it. Well, anyway, um, let's see. I want lost my place. Hold on. Okay, so she said she used to be in the text message chain that everybody has. She said, you, Naomi, Ashley and all of them. She said, I used to be in that and I would have congratulated you before now, but y'all kicked me out the chain and did because they know you will be after somebody, man, girl. You wouldn't be in my message chain no more. Haley, what's wrong with you? You can't be chasing down nobody, man. Take somebody whole man out their house and think that somebody gonna keep you in the text message chain. What if you start text messaging somebody when you weren't supposed to? Would you do that? I'm just saying. I mean, truth of the matter is, if you had liked the Naomi's daddy, why wouldn't you like Naomi man? He closer to your age. I know he ain't as rich, but he closer to your age, girl. So I don't blame them for put you out the chain. I'd have put you out too. I see some of you are backstage. I know you're back there. Just chill out, hang out. Okay, so Andre is at his first job, the hospital, doing his side job of photography down to his first job, the hospital, because that's how he act like he worked down there or something. And he down there for this documentary, that he done trumped up that ain't nobody gonna watch. And Ashley is there looking on, and she just can't stop buzzing around Andre. Well, meanwhile, back at the diner, Haley is telling Derek that she knows that since Naomi hates her, they all have to hate her too. Girl, you always want somebody to cry for you, Argentina, don't you? Don't cry for me, Argentina. Girl, you need to hush. We tired of you, okay? I always want somebody to feel bad for you because I'm feeling love. I'm feeling love with being there, man. Want to punish me. Girl, you need to stop it. You took that girl daddy away from her mama. She ain't supposed to like you no more. I know I wouldn't. I ain't got that kind of forgiveness in my heart. God just had to come down here and smoke me. Cause I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. All right. So Derek said, we were just getting to know you when, everything went down. And she said, well, everybody was treating her like she got the plague or something. You do, girl. You do got the plague. You got the plague to take a man. You got to take a manitis. We don't want that. We don't want no symptoms of that showing up down our cribs. We don't want that. We just don't. We just don't. So, anyhow, she said, I've been trying to play pickleball and I can't get nobody to play with me down to the club. And that's because of Danny. Because they all trying to be all, pro Danny. Well, that's what they supposed to be. Because you did wrong. So they ain't got to play no pickleball with you. They ain't got to play tennis, pickleball, pickup ball, and nothing else with you. They got other gyms in the area, I know, but except beside the gate. Even though I know you paying a fee to be over there, but girl, listen, I'm just trying to say you need to chill out. Okay. You the one wanted to move in the community, girl. So, it is what it is, Haley. You want to be back there behind the gate. You know them people was suffering. I know my friends but not be playing pickleball with nobody done took my mama's man. Girl, if I catch you down there playing pickleball, tennis ball, anything, sharing a milkshake, anything, we ain't gonna be friends forever. I'm just saying, you better, girl, get on. Anyway, as Haley is about to leave, she thanks Derek for being kind to her. Well, thank you for being kind to me, Derek, and not treat me like everybody else has. And she said, I doubt that we will cross paths. She always wants somebody to feel sorry for her. I doubt that we gonna cross paths again, but I'm so thankful you was nice to me, Derek. And Derek is like, yeah, okay, well, there's other people out here for you to make friends with. Maybe you should cast your net a little wider, because that you and Naomi thing, that's probably not gonna happen no more, girl. That ain't gonna happen. Get you another friend, child. And he right. Well, back at the hospital, Andre is setting up shots for the Pointless documentary, and Nurse Mrs. Shanice, we're gonna get to know her name because we like her. Nurse Mrs. Shanice is chatting with Ashley about the changes that have happened in medicine over the years and all that, blah, blah, blah. So as Shanice is talking about, when she sat down to do her interview with Andre, she was talking about the baby that Ashley had birthed her. And really that was Andre that was like, has anything miraculous happened? It was outstanding, because he really wanted to be about Ashley. All about Ashley. What we gonna call this documentary? Ode to Ashley? Huh? Child, please. Anyway, Nurse Messy still is sitting there half flirting with Andre. Cause she want Andre. She either want Andre or Derek. She's like, girl, if you mess around through that Derek, I'm gonna get that Derek too, girl. But if you don't want Andre, cast him back, I get him, girl. Just take a pick, girl, and give me one of them, girl. So when it's Ashley's turn to talk, She got all this flirty energy going on. And Shanice over there clocking it all with one eyebrow raised up. You know how when we raise up one eyebrow, we are on your situation. And so nurse Shanice is looking at her like, girl, you need to stop. Well, Derek arrives to the documentary shoot, and he's dressed up and he looked nice. He looked boring but nice. He do look nice but boring. He looked boring but nice, in his little suit. And he unintentionally interrupts uh, the filming. And actually, to me, was making him feel stupid, looking at him like, oh. But I think we all would have did that. Like, be quiet. You go ahead talking when you ain't supposed to talk. But Derek sits down to do his part of the interview, and for this documentary, and he's nervous. And Nurse Messy told Ashley, your man looking good, girl. And she was like, "That's my man." She was like, "You the one need to remember that." She ain't said it, but I know that's what she was thinking. You the one who need to remember that's your man, girl. I'm just saying he look good. Okay. So Derek is giving one word answers, and that's a no on camera. When you in any interview, the worst thing that can happen to an interviewer, because sidebar, I don't know if y'all know that this channel, So What You Think, is really about a talk show that I started, and we have all kinds of episodes that are on here. But I started reviewing this show, so all them episodes are way, 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 way down. But the show is called So What You Think, right? And so, anyway, I just want to tell y'all that. But when you interviewing somebody and they give you a one word answer, oh my goodness, that's the. But you go. So, um, where did you grow up in Chicago? Oh, okay. And did you have a lot of friends when you were down there? Did you guys do a lot of fun things? Yeah, we did. No, nobody want to hear that. So when they give you a one word answer, you got to fill in. Okay. So anyway, he's giving one word answers, and so Andre turns to Ashley. He's like, maybe you better get in there. And you know what? In my opinion, in my suspicious opinion, I feel that Andre did that to again try to make Derek feel a little bit stupid by saying, get in there and save your man, like he's inadequate, like giving him that feeling of inadequacy. Mm. Either that or he just want Ashley back on camera so he can have more footage to look at later in his obsession over Ashley. Either way, we don't want the documentary, but I got a feeling ain't nothing we can do about it. Let me see what y'all talking about down here. I hate that they making me do this every time. I gotta click 2, 3 things just to put y'all comments up. That ain't right. Oh wait, let me put it up again. Is it gonna go up there? Show on stage. Okay, so KB Mommy says, I'm well, Shay, and yourself. Okay, hide from stage. Why are they doing that this way? I don't like that. Because it's making it too hard to put y'all comments up. And you know I like to read y'all comments. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to read them and I'll put some of them up. So oh, we got somebody new in here called Shay Hud. Who is this Shay Hud? Shay Hud, who is you? Because we had not seen you before. We're gonna have to play you the proper welcome. Hold on. KB says hello to everybody. And Destiny H says Team Danny. Okay, then girl. Elaine says laughing out loud at Take-a-matics. Mantis. I must have missed something. Haley Pound professional victim. Yes, she is. KB says, I'm well, Shay, and yourself. Elaine Thompson says, I got the feeling that Nurse Messy was really matchmaking between Ashley and Andre in the episode, not only flirting. Wait, hold on, because I want to get this, Elaine, because you know you be dropping tea. She said, I got a feeling that Nurse Messy was really matchmaking between Ashley and Andre in this episode, and not only flirting with Andre. Oh, you think she want them to get together so she could get Derek? Because she willing to take either. She's like, girl, just, A or B, pick one, girl. Let me get one, girl. Let me get one, okay? Don't y'all keep hanging out behind stage. We're going to get to you, but I'm glad you're back there because sometimes it takes time to figure out what's going, how to get on back there. Well, Danny and Chelsea, meanwhile, are at home, and Kat and Chelsea come over to show her their first purse. I ain't like that purse, but I mean, I ain't really like that purse. But Danny loved it, and Chelsea ended up telling her mother. She said, "I decided I'm gonna go on and walk in the fashion show." She says, "So the only thing I want is for me to be able to carry this purse while I do it." And she's like, "Are you doing this because you just feel sorry for me?" And she's like, "No, I really think it was a good idea. So, it ain't no thing. I want to do what you suggested, and that be that." Then Chelsea did tell her mama. She said, "But mama, Haley did tell me that you had came over there and broke in the house." And she was like, "What? I ain't breaking nobody's house. I mean, I took a bottle of wine, but I replaced the bottle of wine. But I ain't really do that. I ain't." Mm-mm. Now, why you ain't tell your daughter the truth? Why you play that down, Danny? You know you broke up in them folks. Well, technically, she didn't really break in the house. The man let her in, and she knew the code, so she didn't break nothing getting in. So did she really break in? She kind of walked in, uninvited, without announcement that she was coming. You know what I'm saying? Elaine. Oh, okay, we saw that one. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm missing no comments. Hold on one second. Okay, so Naomi and Bill had okay, after Bill had had that numb hand attack, Naomi is truly concerned, and Bill told her she didn't need to call 911. Didn't I tell y'all I ain't believe Bill? I don't believe him. Even though still it's not conclusive, we got to wait and see, but I don't believe it. Anyway, he was like, "Don't call 911. Girl, you better call 911, 211, 311, call all the 111s. If I'm having them kind of situation, baby, call somebody. Help me." That's all I'm saying. Okay, so he said, "No, it was just my hand going numb." Even though, sidebar, after the age of 40, stuff do be going numb. You sit down too long, your leg numb, your butt numb, your arm numb, your head numb. You can't do nothing too much when you 40 no more. Everything just start doing its own kind of a thing. So, he could be telling the truth. I don't know, but I don't know about you, Bill, because you always got that ball at your desk that you be squeezing, keep doing hand exercise. So, Bill, I think you telling a tale. But I digress. Naomi worries that with all the stress that maybe this is what's causing him to feel these symptoms. And Bill is like, "No, no, no, that's not it. And I don't want you to think that this is a ploy to get you to drop the case either. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. But I think it is, Bill. I think you're telling a tale. I do not believe you." But anyway, he got Naomi emotionally engaged for now. She said, "Okay, I want you in good shape for the case." But did Bill just do this to knock her off her square? Huh? So she not as aggressive in the case. See, y'all got to think like a narcissist, because Bill is a narcissist. He's a raging narcissist. And I think that's why he did it. I make her feel like I better not do too much because I want to hurt my dad. Anyway, Naomi goes over to her mom's house and she is surprised that Danny knew about the lawsuit because she hadn't told her. And she told her that she was proud of her and she knew she would do a great job. But she wanted to know, did Bill almost have a heart attack when he found out? And that just kind of broke her because she was like, "Oh my God," because that had just happened at the office where he was faking that heart attack thing. So she said when he found out, wait, hold on. Okay, I want to repeat myself because I just said that. Okay, so she turned and walked off and sat down, which made her mother ask her what was wrong. Well, meanwhile, back at the office, Haley comes in with some food and to talk to Bill. And she said that she's over trying to force her way into that country club. No, you're not. No, you're not, Haley. But maybe you just don't want Bill to do it no more. But girl, no, you're not. You won't in. You won't in, girl. I do too. Can you please check on my application and find out what's wrong? Because I ain't heard nothing since I put it in. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, she said, "I want to just, leave it alone." And Bill said, "Okay, but Bill ain't about to let that rest. He ain't, because he wants that prestige for his baby wife." Danny asked, "What card did Bill play to butter her up? The father card?" And Naomi said she said he didn't hide his anger. And I don't think he's ever been so, she said, "I don't think that him and I have ever been so far apart." And Danny suggested that maybe she could bow out and let someone else handle it. See, that Danny is a good mother. She's not as vindictive as people think she is so far, because she is thinking about putting her child first with her issues with Bill. Okay. So Bill sits down with Haley and she told Bill that he's got enough on his hands. She's fine. And then she offers to help Bill out. She's like, "It's our battle, Bill, and I want to do my part. And maybe what I could do is run into one of the ladies." And Bill is like, yeah. Haley, girl, every week you grow a new fang, girl. You do. You gonna mess around and have a whole mouth full of fangs and claws and things. But you still ain't gonna be ready to fight them Duprees. Oh no, girl. You ain't ready for them doggone Duprees, girl. You can hang that up. Well, Danny said that she'd like to see Bill get his just due, but the mother in her thinks that thinks that Naomi should just step back from the case. She says, because even after all he did, I want to erase him from my life, but I don't want to see you erase your father from yours. See, again, that was the right thing to say. I'm upset, I'm mad, I'm hurt, but that's still your dad, which is true. That's still your daddy. No matter what he did, he's still your pops. And she really wants to see them be able to make it through this situation. Okay. So I really think Danny stood up as a mother and handled that thing. That's what I thought about that. Well, Chelsea visits her dad's office. He wasn't expecting for Chelsea to come walking up in there. And he was really happy to see her. But she lets him know that his wife approached her. He's like, what? She talked to you? And she said, yeah, she did. And she tried to lobby in your behalf. And Bill said he didn't know that. And she let him know that I don't want her in my face no more, neither. So control your child wife, pops. Once is enough. She said, she tried me again. Okay. He was like, I just want to know, are you ready to be father and daughter again? Child, I want to hear the answer to that myself. Are you ready, girl? Are you ready? Well, one of the women, the one that wanted to settle the case for that $1 million, the one that was like, when can we get the money? When? She was all doggone eager. And Haley had had to run back to the place to get some more biscuits when she had picked up that food. So she showed up and said that she wanted that she was told, when the girl got there, she said, Naomi told me not to talk to Bill, Tomaz, or Mike. She was like, well, I'm not on that list. I didn't hear my name, so you could talk to me. So then Haley lies. Haley lied. She lied. And she said, Bill knows nothing about me talking to you. Girl, the lie detector test is determined that was a lie. And I'm going to need you to get up and run up and down the hallway like them crazy people do on Maury Povich when they get the results. Girl, I need you to rip and run up down the hallway and fall on the floor just like they did, because you telling the tale. But anyway, she said, Bill got no idea I'm meeting with you. And that before all this, girl, we was friends. She was like, would a friend have stole my job after I had trained for it? Is that a friend? Would a friend have not called me after I had got fired for being harassed up there on that job and you knew that was going on? Is that what friends do? Huh? Is that what friends are for? And Haley was like, you're right, you're right, you're right. But I was so busy being in love. Again, she's such a victim. Just being victimized by love, left and right, up and down. What I'm supposed to do? She said, but I'm here now. And I really want us to partner together and really work within this firm to change things. I'm sorry, sidebar. Didn't Bill tell you you can't work down to the thing no more? Didn't Bill tell you that? Didn't Bill tell you stay at home and spend money? Ain't that what Bill told you? So how you gonna do that, Haley? Huh? Because Bill done told you you don't work there no more. That's what he told you. But maybe you ain't listening or you lying. I don't know which. She told her, she said, you need to take that money, girl, and work within the firm to make these needed changes. And she was all ears. Hmm. Well, back at the office, Bill asked Chelsea if she misses him like I miss you. He says, I hate not being a part of your life and not knowing what's going on with you. And I heard about the purse line and all of that. And I just want to be a part of that. And then he started calling her Chelsea Bear. See, Bill likes to play on people's emotions. Even though I know this is child. But Bill play too much. He just do. He just be narking when he ain't got the narc. Just gonna narcissist up the place. Well, Danny calls Bill and says, I know you love that firm as much as you love your actual kids, okay? But she said, as strong as Naomi is, you're the person that can hurt her the most. So she's really encouraging him to just kind of bag off. Well, child, back at the diner, Naomi had walked up in there to get her a little something to eat and looked over there. Well, really, she heard Haley Loud talking with the client over there. And she turned around. She was like, I know you lying. And she went over there. She was like, what you doing? Becky, what you doing? Then she said, "Listen, you didn't do nothing wrong. You this was crazy the way she said it. She was like, Becky, you didn't do anything wrong, but I need you to get up and remove yourself from this situation if you don't mind. Get up and we can talk about it tomorrow, but please be gone." And she got up and ran out of there like the Don Juan and come in there and find one of his members. She scared up out of there, okay? And Naomi sat down and said, "I wonder how it will look that the wife of the firm is trying to coax a witness." And she said it would look like, when she said a witness, she said, "What would it look like?" Haley said she didn't want anyone oh, so Haley was like, "I just don't want nobody to hate each other, Naomi. That's all I want." And she said, "Just tell me what I could do." And Naomi said, "Stay the heck away. That's what you can do." And then she got up and walked off. I'm with that. What you could have did, you didn't do, which was stay out her daddy's bedroom and whatnot, and stay out their situation with their life. Girl, this all your fault. I'm sorry. Getting on to Vanessa and them, right? Oh, Vanessa, 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 Vanessa. Girl, the stuff you doing is you were supposed to do stupid stuff when you young. I mean, you're a ripe age now. I mean, what is you doing? But anyway, Diego is all in Vanessa's business about Joey, and she invites him out of her business. She told him, she said, "I don't sell houses based on rumors, or she wouldn't be selling nothing." And she right. Because I think you're required to have a little scandal to live behind the gates. Is that why my application is stuck in limbo? Am I too squeaky clean, y'all? Did y'all hear back about y'all applications? Because I'm still trying to get in that country club. I am. Well, it seems that Vanessa's been confiding in Diego, the trainer, because he told her, he said, "Enough people have told you about Joey Knuckles. Maybe you should listen." But she ain't. I'm sorry, Diego. She is not going to listen, child. And she said, "You just jealous, and it's not appealing." See, that's not what she hired you for, Mr. Diego. She don't want to hear your jealousies. You're in no position for that. That's above your pay grade. So he said, wait, hold on. Oh, then she hit him with the, "Shouldn't you be doing some paperwork or something?" You know what, Vanessa, that was awfully low. "Shouldn't you be busy doing something in your own pay grade, like shuffling around some papers or something, sit over here all up in my high tone business, sir? Huh?" Mm, mm. Well, he said, "Well, Haley just canceled with Mrs. Richardson." Do you say no? That ain't their last name. Bill. Bill. What is Bill's last name? Bill. Is he Richardson? I done forgot y'all. Dang. Anyway, he said Bill's wife had just canceled, and Vanessa said, "Well, good. Maybe she finally realized that she ain't gonna make it back here." I think she realized Danny is the reigning queen back here. Well, Diego don't want Vanessa to be messing with Joey, but he invited her into the closet. That's so romantic. "You want to join me in the closet?" That's so romantic. It is. She said, "No, I do not." Then she got up and ran behind him. Girl, I don't know. And I tell you what, Joey Hacksaw ain't gonna like that when he find out you been in the closet with the trainer. He's not. He's not gonna appreciate it. He ain't. Well, Dr. Nicole thinks that Ted must be confused that Joey's mom has passed away. Because remember, that's what he ended off before. He was like, "Joey mama ain't gone." And she said, "You must be confused." He said, "Last year, remember Dr. Ernie Fleck? He did a simple nip and tuck for her mama, and she passed away on the table. She didn't make it out the surgery." And he got so scared, he got up and got out of town. Because you know what Joey do. Mhm. Dr. Nicole is stumped as to why Joey would fake his mother's demise. And what does he want with Vanessa? Hmm? Well, Dr. Nicole want to know why Ted didn't tell her the truth about Dr. Fleck leaving. And Ted said, "Well, the less you knew, the better. Because Joey is bad news. And Dr. Nicole feels she must warn Vanessa and calls her." Now that's a friend. Cause I don't know if I'm across Joey Knuckles for you, friend. Not like that. I mean, I may write you an anonymous letter
But you ain't gonna know I was the one. I mean, there's friendship and then there's foolishness, child. You the one over there mixing with Joey Knuckles. I ain't not me. I don't know parts in that. Mm-mm. Well, listen. She tried to call Vanessa, but wasn't no signal in the closet. What the phone wasn't getting, she wasn't getting no signal in the closet. Vanessa in the closet with Diego. So she can't get through. Mm-mm. She can't get through. So she just leave a message. She was like, "Girl, give me a call as soon as you get it, because I need to tell you something, girl. I need to tell you something, girl. Call me." So when she leaves out, because she's like, "I got to go down here and go find my friend," Ted started flashing back to Dana Leslie, because she done put something on his mind. She done disrupted Ted's peace, honey. Because Dana, I wouldn't want Dana Leslie, Laura, Susan, Mary Q on my case neither, because, she cray cray. But he was thinking back to her saying, I might just tell your wife. I just might. And if I do, she can't tell you if I tell her in session, now can she? Because she'll be breaking the law. And then I mess around and get her little license too. Run both of y'all out of how about that? She didn't say all that, but you know that what she meant. Well, when Dr. Nicole gets to the club, Vanessa was out the closet fixing her makeup. And Dr. Nicole told Vanessa right off, she was like, "Girl, Joey Mama has not passed away. She passed away on the operating table, child." She just got right on to the business. And Vanessa was about to text and send her condolences. She was about to send her condolences, and she's like, "Girl, it was a year ago. What you doing? It was a year ago." Well, later when Ted was trying to access something on his tablet, Kat comes in to help him out. And they chat about her leaving and, you know, her going to launch that line with her cousin. Sidebar. Listen, y'all. Listen to me. So Kat is leaving being her father's assistant. Listen to me now. Do you think that it is possible that Eva will be his new assistant? Do you think that it is possible that Eva feels bad for bad mouthing that girl that day? Because she did feel bad after the girl was like, "I'm just trying to improve my life." Do you think she'll go on and say, "Well, Daddy, let her be your assistant"? Because the real Lauren has to come back to her job. She done been in the hospital over a month. Okay. So she eventually got to come back to work, and yet Eva has to stay on the show. So I think that Eva gonna be Ted's assistant, which is a perfect setup to some more foolishness. Ooh, child, the suspicion of it all. Well, Vanessa wants to know if Nicole is sure. She assures her, "Yeah, girl, I got it on a good source, girl. Joey ain't to be played with, girl. Joey lying, he lying." So she pulls out that phone and called Joy. She was like, "I need to see you right now." She already acting like that's her man, girl. That ain't your man. But anyway, Joy the shark is on his way to the country club, and Nicole doesn't want to leave her alone. She's like, "Girl, I'm all right. I'm up here in a crowd of people. What could happen?" Okay. So she leaves, and right as she's leaving, Joy Knuckle arrives and asked her how she's doing. And she said, "I'm fine." She said, "What about your mama? How your mama doing?" He was like, "Oh, you know, huh?" She said, "Mm-hmm." He said, "How?" She said, "That's not important. Better question is why." Girl, you better start out strong. You're gonna end up weak, but you're gonna start out strong. Okay. Well, Dr. Nicole gets back home and Kat is there. And they chat about the fashion show. And Kat says, "Well, good luck with your Delulu patient." And Dr. Nicole is puzzled by that. So when Ted walks in, she was like, "Now, Ted, I know you ain't in here talking about my business now." And he said, "No, I was telling her about something else." So Joey the Moose is busy lying to Vanessa about why she was why he was buying that house. He like, he's being vulnerable with her, because see, that's another way you try to control people, manipulate people. You try to be vulnerable with them. So he was being vulnerable with her, like, "You just so beautiful. I just didn't want you to know that I'm, trying to get a house for myself because I'm getting older and aches and pains. And, men just stumble on themselves about you in the streets. And I didn't want you looking at me like that." Yo, you better get that lie together, Joey. Joey, you better lie. Okay? Because she was eating that up like ice cream. "What? I'm so strikingly beautiful that everybody want me? That's what you thought? That's what it was? That's what you could do? Good." Child. Mm, mm, mm. Well, anyway, Dr. Nicole asked Ted what he told Kat, and he said that you had a patient that thinks his deceased mother's alive. And she said, "Yeah, I know you lying." He started laughing. He said, "Well, what about Vanessa? You're gonna change the subject. What you think she gonna do?" Well, Vanessa is at the club calling Joey Zaddy. Zaddy. What's up, Zaddy? Joey said, I gotta look that one up, but I think I like it. Um, and she said, and you don't need to lie no more. I don't care about your age. I don't look at you as old. And he was grinning because he winning. He just grinning because he winning, Vanessa. I don't really think it's about you. But who knows? Maybe he might really fall for you. We don't know. We don't know. Well, she said she could get over it if he don't lie again. And he said, I won't. Scout's honor. And reached out to hold her hand. And right then, right that very, very then, Diego was walking by and saw that. See, Vanessa don't know it yet, but you just made a deal with the devil, child. You just made a deal with the devil. I'm trying to tell you, you did. Listen, y'all, the clips next week seem to be really full of tea, and I think we will need our big teacups all next week. And Leslie Dana Sherriana is back. Baby, she's back. And I can't wait to see what's going on. All right, y'all. I'm going to open up these lines and see who's back here. Who we got backstage? I see Linda and Evans Collins. So let me see if I can bring Linda up first. Hey, Linda.
Hey, cuz, how you doing?
I'm all right. Evans Collins, I'm going to add you to the stage as well. I haven't heard you before. I haven't seen you on here before. And I'm going to add you to the stage as well. Hello, Evan. I haven't heard you before.
Hello.
How are you? And I'm going to add you to the stage as well. Hello, Evan.
Hello.
Hello, how are you, Evans?
Hello.
How are you? How you doing, Evans?
Hello.
Hello, how are you, Evans? Hello. Oh, okay. It's all good, Evans. Thank
Oh,
you
I'm
for.
doing great.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You watch the show? It's all good, Evans. Thank
Oh,
you
I'm
for.
doing great.
Oh, that's good. You watch the show, Evan? You watch the show?
I do. I love the show. It's my
Really?
favorite
What is your
soap
favorite
now.
part about the show, Evans? You watch the show, Evan?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I love the show. It's my
Really?
favorite
What is
soap
your favorite part about the show, Evans?
now. Leslie and Danny.
Oh, really? Why are they your favorite?
Leslie is just entertaining, and so is Danny. Danny and Leslie are the most entertaining characters on the show.
Oh, really?
Leslie is just
Yeah, I
entertaining.
think that Danny and Leslie are some of the most interesting that are on the show. And so because of that, they're the villains that we love, that we hate to love and love to hate. Some of the most interesting that are on the show. And so because of that, they're the villains. Now, your device is on in the background, so it's echoing. Can you turn that down for us?
Yeah, turn it down.
Now, you can listen to yourself in the playback. If you listen to it again later, you can hear yourself in the playback.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, do you have any gossip that you want to talk about? Any storyline that you want to gossip about on the show? All right. So, do you have any gossip that you want to talk about? Any storyline that you want to gossip about on the show? All right. So, Linda, do you also have your device turned
Well,
up in the background? If you do, turn
actually, I
it
think
down.
this week was one of the weakest weeks, but I like the scene about where Naomi stood up with the girls.
Naomi stood. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I thought that was a good one too. Hmm. Have you watched soap operas in the past? Naomi
You
stood.
know, tearing up the contract.
Oh, tear it up. Have you always watched the soaps in the past?
You know, tearing up the contract. Yes, I have. I've watched it since I was 13 in 1992.
So how
There
does
was a
this one
character
rank to
called
you?
Sheila Carter. Yes, I have. I've watched it since I had the chicken pox, and I saw her. I saw Sheila Carter capture Lauren and her mom in the fire scene, and then she transferred to Bowling Beautiful, and that became my go-to soap.
Okay, so how does this one rank to you? How does this show rank to you?
And then she transferred to Bowling Beautiful, and that became my go-to soap.
Okay, so how does this one rank to you? How does this show rank to you?
I rank Beyond the Gates a 4.5 for now.
A 4.5 for now? Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Collins, for Evans for coming up and talking with us. And please keep on listening, tuning in with us. And you a gatekeeper? Have you subscribed to the page? Talking with us, and please keep on listening, tuning in with us. And you a gatekeeper? Have you subscribed to the page?
Yes.
Okay, well, good. So we look forward to talking with you again. And thanks for coming up and chatting with us.
Yes.
Okay, well, good. So we look forward to talking with you again. And thanks for coming up and chatting with us.
No problem.
All right, have a good night.
Okay.
So we look forward to talking with you again. Thanks for coming up and chatting with us.
No problem.
All right, have a good night.
Good. Yep, you too.
Okay, hey, Linda.
Hey, cuz.
How you doing?
I am fine and dandy, child.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. The tea was so good today. I think
Oh,
we
my
had
goodness. I thought it was too.
piping hot, and there was plenty of it.
Oh, I thought so too. Hold
I,
on. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say that I'm trying to think. I think it was KB Mommy had made a comment.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find it.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of comments that came off pretty strong, but I totally agree
Mm-hmm.
about where the storyline might be going.
Okay.
So we need not to miss any episodes so we know what's happening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Hold on one second for a minute. Okay. Go ahead with what you're saying. I want to post the link again for those who might want to come up so that it's fresh in the thing. Okay. Because I don't have a moderator over here or anything. It's just me. So, and I don't have my laptop yet. She's still saving up for the laptop. Like I said, now, if y'all want to send a super sticker, super chat, stuff like that, please don't hesitate to do so. Because sister trying to get a laptop over here to make things even better for us over here. So if you want to, as a little thank you, we enjoy the channel. I ain't mad at y'all. All right, cousin, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that Elaine made a very, very good observation about Nurse Messy, Ashley, Andre, and Derek. That was very good.
Okay.
I felt like Nurse Messy at one point she looked like a proud mama while Ashley was on camera talking.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Baby. Oh, look at
I'm really liking her character more and more.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen her like I saw her Instagram page and all of that. She seems so cool. Like, I really want her to stick around on the show. She cool people.
I think she's in development.
Mm-hmm.
They got something waiting for us for her too.
You think so? You think so?
Most definitely.
Ooh, that would be good. That would be good. Yeah, I think that the like I said, this show has really moved really fast in a very short amount of time. There's been so much that has happened. So much that has happened. And it's already kind of got you already involved with the stories where it's like, ooh, what's gonna happen with that? What's gonna happen with that? And you can already see how it's growing and where it's going.
I have to say the only thing that upset me in the past 2 days was the show being interrupted for the person who should remain nameless for the special report. I was hotter than fish grease.
Oh, I didn't even know that had happened. When did that happen?
Well, out here, it was about the stock market.
Oh.
Like, you don't need to talk about it. Get off. I want to see my show.
Oh, I didn't even know that had happened.
Yeah. For those who don't know, I'm on the West Coast.
Okay. Now, real talk, if the link is down there, if you want to come up and talk, you don't have to have your camera on or anything. We cameras off over here. We like to talk and be comfortable and gossip in peace over here. So if you want to, you can do that. Real talk said, this won't end well for Naomi. when Bill has his heart attack. Those three women are going to really feel bad and guilty, and they will blame Naomi. They will turn on her so quick. His heart attack, those three women are going to, for some reason, it's got it down here twice for me. But anyway, well, I don't know, because Danny was speaking in his behalf. Danny was, encouraging her daughter to maybe not be the one that brings this case against him. Because it's not like Bill doesn't deserve to have a case brought against him. He does, because the firm is wrong and the firm handled things wrong. And the firm is still, in my opinion, trying to protect Mike instead of getting rid of him. If Mike is the problem and Mike has done this various time, then Mike need to be gone. But we still gonna need a villain. So they probably gonna keep him and, reform him for a while till you do it to somebody else. Because he was already flirting with Haley. hmm Let me see who else is. See, it won't even let me. I don't like this new way they got this, because I can't even scroll through the comments like the way they got this. So if you all are making comments, I apologize, because y'all know I'm used to putting your comments up and talking about the comments, but it's got it different. Oh wait, okay, now I'm scrolling. That's so crazy the way they did this. So I'll just read what y'all said. Chelsea's gonna be a mess when Bill has his. Oh, we already saw that. Destiny said it could be a stroke or heart attack. Destiny said from bad circulation. This won't end. Okay, I saw that. Real Talk says they're going to tarnish her name in the media, and that will be the end of Naomi's career. Let's hope not. Elaine says, so nice to hear your voice, Linda / cuz. E-Daddy says, oh, I also like Eva. At first, I thought I would dislike her, but we saw character development in a positive direction for her. That's very true. E-Daddy, the link is down there. If you want to come up and talk with us, please do, because this is y'all night to gossip a little bit. Y'all always have to listen to me run my mouth about these doggone Duprees. You know what else I like, Linda? I like their sets.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Because a lot of I saw the other show going off before this one came on the other day, and those sets still look very old and dated. I know they about to pitch a fit, be like, y'all better fix our sets over here, because they over there clowning.
Oh honey, we're state of the arts behind the gates, let me tell you.
But see, I think the other shows are being shot in California, and this show is being shot in Georgia, down on Tyler Perry's set where everything is new. That's what I think. Real Talk says, watching you will see they will tarnish her name in the media and make it look like she forced them to go to court when they really wanted to settle. It will be what Naomi deserves. Why are you so mad at Naomi, Real Talk?
Ooh.
Naomi just trying to be a lawyer. Real Talk says, I told people after this lawsuit, Naomi won't have a career. She will be a disgraced lawyer. Oh, no.
I hope not.
I think Naomi is kind of nice. She's because she is feeling bad about bringing the case, but somebody got to bring the case. John and Bill them is wrong. Destiny H says they need more places to dine and shop. Well, they have 23 sets, 23 or 27 sets, which is kind of unheard of for this kind of show. But they've got a lot of sets, so I guess as time goes on, because you've got. Let's see what we can remember. They have the precinct. They have Jacob's house, because they were at their house one time. You got the Duprees house. You have Danny's house. You have the hospital. You got Ted's. You got Dr. Nicole's office at the hospital. You have the diner. You have that other little restaurant. The diner. You have the bar. You got the country club.
Mm-hmm.
You got the casino. You got, what else they got, Lynn?
Bill's office.
Yeah, Bill's office. You got Bill's office. You got Bill's house. You have they shown Chelsea's house?
I don't remember.
I don't remember if they showed Chelsea's house or not. But I think that, and that's just this show is only a month and a half old. This is episode number 28. So it's not even a month old. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. It's 5 weeks old. It's 5 weeks old, less 2 episodes because we did miss 2 episodes. I think they need to get that together. E Daddy said the police department, right? So it's a lot of sets. They got a lot of sets because the other people they don't get, and they lavish sets. Like they're nice. They're nice. The only set that ain't decorated nice is what's the name house?
I thought
Haley's house.
the casino was kind of tacky. It just looked like a room with tables and
Yeah, the
chairs.
casino. Yeah, yeah.
Look,
But
I've been in
maybe it's the private gambling room. Maybe that's
maybe,
why it looks like that.
maybe
Some
so.
of those places have where the high stake rollers go, and it's private games.
Yeah, but I
I
would
think
think.
not because I ain't never gambled now, but I did watch a lot of
Well,
TV.
look, I haven't done private gambling, but I think the rooms are a lot better than what they show. But that's
Look,
all.
look, look, look. Remember in Uptown Saturday night when they walked in and the whole place was like lavish, but then they went behind the red door downstairs.
Yeah,
It's like that, like it's like a little private room. But because every time I see that, I do be thinking to myself, y'all look like y'all crowded into a corner.
probably are to keep from drawing attention.
hmm Destiny H says, she says that casino is dingy, dark, and sad. People losing their money and going broke, and in an ugly room. Like you could at least give me a nice looking room to feel to be losing my money in, but everybody in that crowded up and whatnot. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm.
I agree with Destiny.
But I bet they making all kinds of money up in there.
Yeah, that part.
You don't need but 6 good people in there losing hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars a night in the little extra room. Oh, and then there's Eva's house. You got Eva's house.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. And Leslie, Laura, Dana, Sherry, Anna, Mary, Susie. She done been everywhere. They got a rooftop. They had to have that for her to threaten to jump over there.
yes.
Mm-hmm. So we got a few things. They got an elevator.
Yeah, they do have an elevator.
Oh yeah, Martin's house. Ashley's house. She and Elaine said we started the week with Tomas admitting to Mike an awful, but admitting that Mike is awful. Yeah, I caught that. And hold on, your comment jumped. Let me find it again.
Yeah,
Admitting that Mike is awful, but please don't punish everyone else. Offering a settlement of $3 million is an admission of some guilt. It was only 3 ladies.
yeah,
Hey, Dee Dee says Naomi was hesitant to take the case initially, but the fact that she's estranged from her dad is a motivating factor. But I don't think she took the case solely for revenge. I don't either. It might have been some in there, but I think I think she's also thrilled with because they both love the law, and I think she's just thrilled about maybe I can win a case against my dad. hmm KB says, Linda, do you think that since Miss Jen mentioned it, if Eva ends up being wait a minute. Do you think that since Miss Jen mentioned it, if Eva ends up being Ted's assistant, do you think that he would end up being that she might end up being Ted's assistant? She's asking you.
um, I think that's a very viable possibility.
hmm Y'all hit that link and come on up here and talk. Okay, let me see. All right, so we had two new people down in the chat, along with our friend Collins that came up. So I owe him his welcome song. Collins, if you still out there, to you and the other person that I saw, we want to welcome our new gatekeepers. Here you go.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough. Be seated.
Ooh, that queen don't like the attention off her too long. She just cut y'all off in the middle of y'all cheering. She's like, enough. Enough. But welcome, new gatekeepers. Don't forget to subscribe to the page because we are only 10 people away from making it to 2,000. And when I clock in here on Monday, ooh, I want to be in here celebrating and telling y'all that we finally made it. We made it. I want 2001. That would be really nice. Okay. Okay. Let's see. KB says, "Welcome to the gatekeepers." Right. Welcome, y'all, fellow gatekeepers up in here. Let me see if I missed anybody else comment. Um, hey, Linda, who you think be the sharpest dressed on the show?
You know, I was loving Naomi's look,
Mm-hmm.
that blue off the shoulder deal. That was slick.
I like that too.
And of course, Mama. We know Mama can dress.
Yes. Yes.
I'm still fantasizing about that necklace, but I don't have $865 for no
Girl, you
necklace.
find you a dupe.
Uh, Look, I might have to make one.
What necklace from what the last time she was on the show?
She had on the white outfit. You remember when Jacob's daddy showed up? She had on a white outfit. And then she went to see her husband at the club later.
Mm-mm.
She had on a
I don't know nobody named Jacob Daddy. I know somebody named Jacob Fine Daddy.
with Jacob's fine daddy then.
That's
But
the only name I know him by, Jacob old Fine Daddy.
she is elegant. She is classy. She is all of that. But Naomi's got quite a bit of style too. And I like the way the Danny dresses.
Mm-hmm. Real Talk says Naomi is taking this case out of revenge. She don't like that. She just like Danny. She bitter, jealous, angry, and full of hate. Real Talk, you better stand by your opinion. She said she ain't letting up off that. Ain't letting up off that at all. She's like, it's a lot of hateration going on.
But
But
she
yeah,
did.
I like the way Dr. Nicole got a style of her own, but I think I be liking a lot of stuff Danny have on.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I live.
Her shoe game is tight too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Real Talk says even the women started to question her motives. They did, it was like, but then that's the reason why they came to her in the first place. They was like, we know you know your daddy. I mean, how y'all gonna go from bigging her up for it and then trying to act all special because y'all want that, but they just want that money.
Yeah. One of them wants to go buy some shoes. Remember that was brought up.
Girl, if I had $1 million, like I said, I wouldn't spend $1 because every day I had to call that and hear that little lady talk.
Yeah. You have 999,000.
Mm-hmm. The balance on your checking account is $1,200.32. I got to hear that every day. No, wait, it starts out, thank you for calling. I want to hear all that every day. Thank you for calling. I'll be like, girl, you welcome. Because the first time I called in and they said 999,000, I'd be like, what? Somebody loaned me $10 so I can get my account back up. Mm-hmm. Didi said, well, dang. Why? Because I said Jacob fine daddy, because Jacob daddy is fine. Bill fine too. I'm going to keep on telling y'all that. Bill fine too.
Has
But
everybody seen
I don't
him?
want to be, what you say?
Remember, I sent you a picture of him without his shirt. Didn't that look good? Woo, baby, woo.
They ain't supposed to know that, cuz.
Oh Jesus.
You know what? Just because you got that light skinned Milo there at your house, you just.
Leave my little husband alone.
Cousin, we supposed to be gossiping about them, not our little text messages, girl. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I give a bit that ooh, Bill.
No,
Ooh.
but I did put the picture up of the Ted we got now. I'm sorry. I hope y'all gonna be nice to the new Ted. If nothing else, y'all should have been coming up here sounding off about how y'all feel about this new Ted coming on board. Y'all ain't even fighting for him. Ain't nobody even windmilling for him.
Like I said, he better bring the fire. I like him as an actor. I like him in the things he's done previously, but I just don't see him filling those shoes.
You know what I like about Real Talk? They be holding on to their conviction. They do not play. They said, if Bill has a heart attack, I'm holding Naomi personally responsible. This is Naomi's fault, and she better take responsibility for it. She did this to her father. He's a narcissist.
Yeah.
He's a narcissist. Even Dr. Naomi done said it, and that's her job. Destiny said that kiss between Bill and Danny was cringy, to be honest. Danny is still in love with Bill for sure. Well, that was she wasn't planning on divorcing her. You gotta remember now, let's be fair. Danny was in love with her husband. She didn't know they had a problem until Bill, was like, and I think I'm gonna leave and go with Haley. She thought they was good. She thought they were okay. She said, I did everything for you, Bill. I gave you perfect children. I was, I quit my career for you. I did a lot. She wasn't expecting that. She wasn't. So she gonna be salty for a little while. Who ain't gonna be salty when you wake up and your man done took the money and ran
I
with
think
a young girl?
funk. He felt something. He might not have acted, but he felt something.
But it was kind of telling though when she said that you're used to somebody controlling you or whatever. Because in doing that interview with Leon Walker, when we
Hmm.
did that interview with Leon Walker, the recovering narcissist, and he said that women who were strong was the women that he avoided.
Oh,
Women with a
that's
brain, women who could think. He said, we ain't got time for that. We're not trying to be
I guess
bothered
was
with
a
that.
narcissist.
Yeah.
He butted heads a lot because he would say things like, I'm not going to have you impugning my masculinity. It's like, well, do what you're supposed to do, and you won't have to worry about me saying nothing.
Destiny says she was too happy to hear he was coming. Girl, she ran up them stairs. But that's what you supposed to do when you gonna see your ex. You supposed to be cute, honey. You gonna see your ex, you supposed to be cute. Let them understand that they lost.
Know what they're missing, girl.
I ain't about to show up looking any kind of way. The way I'm sitting over here now in my own room with my hair standing up on my head.
Oh, God.
Look, with these biker shorts on and stuff, girl, I ain't about to greet nobody with this on. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. If I know I'm gonna see you, if I'm gonna see you on Friday, I gotta start getting ready. Wednesday, the previous week. Yeah. Cause I got to be fine when you roll up on me. Okay.
Look, you're going to be perfume powdered and coiffed down, huh?
Let me tell you something. I saw my ex one time at a funeral. And he said, you look nice. I said, I look good. Now what you talking about? I look good. He just fell out laughing.
Mm-hmm. They know.
Oh, you talking about you look nice. I look good. You talking about? Child, please.
I took time to put this look together, baby.
Well, I didn't put nothing on for him.
No, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Real
Whatever.
Talk says, I don't want to see Vernon there or Anita. Wait, I don't want to see Vernon there or Anita or Nicole or Ted or Danny. I know these doggone Duprees will roll up to the hospital like they care about Bill when they don't. They would rejoice. Real talk, is you Bill?
Ooh, girl.
Real talk. Real talk. Is you Bill? Is you over here listening to the show? Is that why you? Real talk. Is you Bill?
They don't like that man.
Real talk. Is you married to Bill?
Everybody know they don't
Because real talk, like y'all better back up off Bill. Girl, I told you Bill fine. No, Bill fine. I ain't got. I don't want nobody to do nothing to Bill neither.
Look what
Okay.
Dee said. No, look what Dee said. Ooh.
Real talk says you are super invested in Bill, girl. Are you, Haley? No. I think this Bill. Bill, is you over here listening? If you is, welcome. Welcome on in, Bill. But listen, don't you get it twisted. We love some Bill. Don't you love Bill? I love Bill.
Oh, yes.
Baby, let me tell you something. Let me log into the internet and they say that they getting rid of Bill, I might not review the show no more.
I might
Bill, one of my favorite characters. What you say?
I might even make a sign and pick it somewhere.
Girl. They better not do it.
Mm-hmm.
They better not do it. They better leave Bill alone. Real Talk says, be creative with your words, please, and thank you. I don't know what that means, but okay. Destiny says, Vernon and Anita would send flowers and or a get well basket, anything to keep that secret, and you better know it. They'll be down there, Bill, is you all right? Is you okay? He wants to give you something, you may rub your forehead with some alcohol or something. You me send Danny down there get you something to eat. Danny, bring him something to eat. Hungry. Didi said, Bill, don't do it for me. The hairline. Girl. Wait, let me see if I got an effect for you because I know. Let me find something. Hold on. Let me find something for you because I know you ain't said nothing about no Bill up in here. Hold on. Let me find some. I know I got something in here. Hold on. Let me see. Got to scroll through here and find something for Didi in here talking about my Bill. Girl, if you lost your mind. Oh, yeah, here you go.
I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
What you want to do, Didi? Huh? What you want to do?
Oh my
Didi,
God.
what you want to do? Oh, okay. Yeah, she's right. She's right, real talk. We can't, there's certain words we can't say on here. So KB was saying use the word unalive for you know what, because we can't use certain words. That's why I say pow pow instead of GUN, so it's certain words we have to talk around. We can't use
Not
those words
hysterical.
on girl, what are we on? I got everything popping up in my head but YouTube. I'm like Facebook, Instagram. Destiny says, speaking of that secret, maybe it was a hit or a cover up. Hold on, let me go back up here. Yeah, Didi, where you at? I done already challenged you. Challenge. Where you at? You been talking about Bill hairline, girl. Don't you come up in here talking about Bill? Don't you come up in here talking about Bill? She's scared now. Let me tell her again. Here, Didi.
I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
And I want you to know I'm the one in the wig.
Oh, she says she's sorry.
Girl, I know you don't want none of this. Girl, I know you don't want none of this. Oh, Lord.
Y'all have to excuse my cousin. She's very passionate about everything that she does.
Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. Speaking of the secret, maybe it was a hit and run cover. Okay, that's what I thought it was. But Real Talk says, I think Martin probably rigged his See, you know what Real Talk? Real Talk. Hold on, let me read this again, child. I think Martin probably... Wait, we gossiping straight up now. We gossiping. I think Martin probably rigged his election as a congressman, and whoever rigged the election for him wanted to come clean, and Martin decided to off them to keep his secret.
Okay.
Ooh, child.
But
Ooh, child.
that was
That would be too much. KB Mommy says, Destiny, okay, less it's that, but who was the victim and what was their status behind the gates? Listen. I showed y'all it's somebody new coming on the show.
That's right, you did.
Somebody new is coming on the show. This is the guy right here. Did y'all see him?
I think he's gonna have something to do with evil.
Child.
With him cute self.
He got the looks.
Yeah.
Come on, even though you know dark is really my shafafa. Okay. Real Talk says, I mean, we gotta create with the secret. We gotta be creative with the secret. The narrative that they pushing is that it would ruin everything. That's true, child. And they kind of everything is drawn off of reality, and we all think that's what happened in a certain election. So, yeah, rigging the election is fraud and corruption. You're right. Real Talk, you better. You know what? Real Talk, listen here. You better call them people down there and tell them you need a job down there, right? Because baby,
she's preaching tonight.
girl, the gatekeepers don't play. We don't play over here. We be gossiping and thinking and gossiping. What y'all snacking on out there? Y'all ain't said nothing about the snacks. Ain't nobody passed me nothing. What you got? What you snacking on, Linda?
Oh, remember those lemon bites that I told you about I got from Costco? They are so good and moist, and they got a icing on them and bits of lemon zest. Oh my God, it's good.
Now you know my big butt can't have none of that. I will
Well,
be
you can
snacking
ask
on
me
an
what
orange later. I'll be having an orange. Hold on. Real Talk said it would be nice. People often tell me I could write a better show than most. I think you could. I think you could. In fact, you never know what kind of contest they're gonna have in future. You should go on and write something and have it ready. Baby,
Yeah,
be ready.
be ready
Be
to
ahead, be
press
one of the
button.
first ones that get the submissions that they get because you was ready. Okay. She says, I love writing. Exactly why literature was my major and I teach literature. That's really
Oh,
nice.
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. But you can tell because she be on these storylines.
Mm-hmm.
She, he, is it she? Because we can't tell from your name. So is it she or he? Let me know because I don't want to be misgendering nobody. Okay, so let me see. Did I miss anything else y'all said up here? Did nobody else want to click and come up here and talk? What y'all doing? I thought we was partying tonight up in here together, talking.
Real talk is a she.
Okay, great. Okay.
I figured that.
KB says, yes, you're made for this. I agree with that, child. You know what? In fact, one night you ought to write us up a little something, come up here and read it, and like it was your take on the way it could have went, should have went. Might go next week. You never know.
Oh, that's an idea.
Yeah, that would be cool. She says, that's my hunch in terms of the sequel. Well, that's way deeper because I'm way up here on the maybe it was just an accident. But you're right. It's got to be something that is really I hope it's a good juicy turn, like something we just was not expecting. When you like, what? He did what? He put on some clown shoes and did what? Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. I just hope it ain't nothing too horrible. And you know what I hope they don't do, because I hate when they do this in the show. I hope they don't start up no storyline with ghosts. I don't want to be bothered with that.
Oh no.
Like, just stop already. Everything don't need a ghost up in it. My God. That be their little go-to. Here come a ghost. I'm like, child, Because
And
y'all
not
know I don't play with that now. Now I be like, I ain't watching that part. I'm tell y'all that right now. When they start up talking about they going to the seance and stuff, y'all gonna miss that portion from me because I don't play with that. It don't play with me and I don't play with it. Just like, I do not be messing with that, okay? All right, y'all. Well, I know y'all ain't gonna sit up here and listen to me and Linda go back and forth because we be on the phone all the time.
yes,
We be
do.
done messed around, forgot we on this thing and get talking about some more stuff.
Yeah.
And I know y'all don't want to hear that. Or do you?
Ooh,
Dee Dee says, I saw an interview with the actress that plays Danny, and she said Anita has a juicy secret coming up. I know she do. I
uh-huh.
know she do. Because in that clip, when she said, I'm just so scared. I was like, well, who done did something now? Child.
We do have to remember she had a life before she met her
Her
lovely.
husband. Before she met her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are getting so close to this new man coming, and I just don't want him. I don't want to spur
I'm
him on for something else. And can they stop getting men that all look alike? Because I'm getting confused. I don't know Jacob from Andre half the time.
Yeah, they need to pick people with more distinctive characteristics.
Maybe the new guy gonna play Bill in flashbacks, like when they were younger or something. You
That's a
think?
possibility because he does look like he's related to Bill.
Yeah. No. It like whoever that was said it would be juicier if he showed up for Haley. Like, Haley, where you been? You know we were married and you ran off on me. And here's our baby.
Mm-hmm.
You ran off and left me and the baby. Real Talk said, I also read an interview with TDK And he said that Bill isn't a bad person. He is an opportunist. Yes, but he isn't necessarily a bad person.
Okay.
Who is Timmett, the guy whose name just plays the part. He said Bill has three soft spots: Haley, Naomi, and Chelsea. Not even Danny.
Mm.
I read an interview with, and he said that Bill. Child, look, I'm about to say send me that interview, but tell
Look
me
at
where
you.
that interview is so I can find it because that's interesting. TD says Bill has three soft spots. Okay. Naomi, Chelsea, and not even Danny. Wow. After 30 some years?
Marriage will do that to you.
She said, hold on. Miss Jen, you're going to get me, but I think the current Ted is a bad actor. He needs to go. Girl, you think that now, but you wait till you see this new child. Cause I ain't never really liked him and nothing I done seen him in. I'm sorry, I ain't. Every time he used to come on screen in Dream Girls, when it was, I would think to myself, I don't like him. But we'll see. Maybe he will bust up in here and we'll be like, oh, okay. And I know he out here reading all these comments where everybody don't want him. And he like, wait till I get on this screen. I'm gonna show all y'all. Just hold on.
He better.
Hmm.
He better.
Now it's 14 of you all in the chat right now. Just say hello. I got two devices on. The other one says 6, and this one says whatever. But make sure everybody says just dropped a hi. It does make a difference. Make sure you like the video for me, and get some people over here. We need 10 more people to make it to
Yeah, share and
2,000
subscribe.
subscribers. KB says hello.
Hey, KB.
All right, y'all. Real Talk says TKD said in the interview as well that there is a reason Bill is the way that he is. Now, see, you should have came on here and read the article to us, child. Read us some of that article. He
She
said
was.
there's a reason that Bill is the way that he is. I believe that because he a narcissist. And you know what? I don't know if you remember that when I was interviewing Leon said he dated a narcissist too, because Danny could be a narcissist as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that they were the worst matchup for each other. He was like, and I said, how did that happen? He's like, I don't know, but I dated 3 women who were narcissistic. He's
Wow.
like, and I mean, we were bumping heads, couldn't stand each other. Like he said, we were constantly trying to outdo each other. So, she could be too.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because narcissistic mothers clock different than men.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. They clock differently. So, I don't know. Real Talk said he said something transpired between him and the Duprees, and whatever happened really. Hold on, that jumped up there one time. Whatever
Okay.
happened really bothered him, and he's having a hard time getting past it. Ooh, maybe it was the fact of what they hid from Martin. I mean, wouldn't it be something if in the end Bill wasn't a bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
Dee Dee says, yep, I think the new Ted is going to let Leslie, Dana, Sherry. Wait, I think the new Ted is going to get Leslie, Dana, Sherry, and Anna together. The current Ted is too scary. Well, he's playing the character. And I don't, who he going to read with that baby face? You can't tell me nothing with no baby face. I ain't scared of you.
But that recent picture I saw, he didn't look that baby faced anymore.
Girl, ain't nothing you gonna be able to tell me about that boy with that baby butter soft skin. I don't want it.
You just don't like him.
I don't want it. I'm sorry. KB says, enjoying the commentary. Please share the live. Thank you. Thank you, KB as well. Real Talk says, TKD said he couldn't give away too much, but he said the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Now that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
They're going to mess around and make the Duprees have to pack up and leave from behind the gate.
And move to the trailer park.
Well, the trailer park for them would be downsizing to perhaps $1 million home.
I'll
That
take
would really be something.
2,000, Alex.
Hmm?
I said I'll take Trailer Park for 1,000, Alex.
You take Trailer Park for $1,000.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh my God, the house only has 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. What are we gonna do? It's only 3,000 square feet. How we gonna make it? Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do? It's only a 4-car garage. Oh my God.
No servants' quarters.
Yeah. Where the servants gonna stay? Oh my God. Let me see. Real Talk says, I have also predicted that as well. Once the secret starts coming out, everyone will turn on the Duprees. E Daddy says, I always thought all along that the Dupree family is playing on defense. Tell us more, E Daddy. Real Talk says they may get ousted for Fairmont Crest. What? Because the family, they're the ones that built that community. That would be something. And Real Talk says, I think Bill is suffering from some type of trauma. Well, narcissists always are. Narcissists are made. They're not born. Narcissists are made out of trauma. I learned a lot having to do research for that interview. But they're born out of trauma. Dee Dee says, nah, every soap has a powerful family that's untouchable. Let us hope it is the Duprees, but we still need to see them teetering on the edge.
Yeah, that'll make me feel better.
What major star would you all like to see join this cast just for a minute? They ain't got to stay forever, but who you think would come in and just really bring some pop to the show?
Somebody just mentioned that the other day. Who were they talking about? Oh gosh, it's a black actress.
Viola Davis?
Not Viola, but someone else from that area.
Vivica Fox?
Nah, not Auntie Vivica.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Oh, Lynn Whitfield, true. Victoria Roswell.
Yeah.
Roswell.
Oh, yeah, Victoria Roswell. That's who I was thinking of. Thank you,
Yeah.
E-Dad.
I can see that. I can see either of those. Oh, I used to would say Felicia Rashad, but nah.
But she can be down and dirty if she wants to, because I remember seeing her in the Creed movies, and she could be a different kind of mama if she want to be.
Destiny says it's got to be one heck of a nasty secret. Then I'm waiting with my tea for this gat. Yes, indeed, I'm waiting too. Girl, truth be told, they let me do a walk on.
I agree, Real Talk.
I bust up in that form if they want me to.
No, they don't even have to pay me. Just pay my airfare to Georgia.
Just let me channel my inner Diane Carroll for you one time, okay?
Oh yeah.
Who would I want to play? Let me think. I would want to play Bill's mother. No, because I might be looking at him. Hold on, let me think about it. No.
Diane Carroll would have been awesome.
Oh, she would have been fantastic. Fantastic. Do you act, Miss Jen? Girl, no. But people always telling me you should do acting. But I think I could do it if I had to.
She could if she wanted to. If you've ever seen her on stage, you know what I mean.
Real Talk says, like it will take time for us to recover. I think we all need some intense therapy after.
Deep.
I have always wondered about Bill's family. Like, are his parents alive? Does he have any siblings, any nieces? Let's hope, Destiny, it's not that kind of activity. We don't need this on the show now.
Oh.
Are you a performer? If you're a performer, you're an actor. Thank you. Yeah, you ain't lying, baby, because you have to walk out there when you ain't feeling good and be like, good evening, everybody. How are you? Oh, girl, I feel you. I know one time, Lynn, I thought I was about to pass out on stage. Girl, I was like, am I swaying? I was like, oh my God, I cannot fall out of here. Oh my God. And I just grabbed me a stool and sat down and kept on going. But I thought I swayed. But when I watched the tape back, I did not. But I thought I was swaying. I was hungry. I
I
think
know
I
the
was hungry.
one time I saw you perform and you were cutting up on stage, I was like, oh, she's feeling herself.
Ooh-wee.
And someone who shall remain nameless asked you if you've been drinking.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. And I don't drink.
I know.
Yeah, I don't even like alcohol.
I thought you were just feeling good because,
Mm-hmm.
of course, everything you do is fabulous as far as I'm concerned.
Ooh, yes. Do you have an IG we can follow? Let me try to find out. What is my IG, child? Hold on. Let me see what it is, because I be changing my name up sometime.
And do.
What is my name? Okay, my name on Instagram is Jazzy Jennifer G. So that's JAZZY JENNIFER GEE. G is in George, EE. So Jazzy Jennifer G, GEE. My page is private, but I keep thinking I might as well make it public because it ain't like I got nothing going on over there. Can't nobody see.
They can go over there to Chocolate Chronicles too.
Girl,
Yeah, go to Chocolate
girl, if
Chronicles.
you don't shut up. If you don't Hirsch, you talk too much.
No, I'm not Chocolate Chronicles.
One day I'm gonna post a little clip of me singing something on here. If y'all want to hear it anyway, and I don't sing like I talk either.
Sang. She doesn't sing, she
My
sang.
singing voice and my talking voice are not the same. The reason the Duprees have to play defense is because all these outside threats, scandals, secrets they hold, they have to deal with outside threats like Leslie, Bill, Joey.
Etc.
Oh yeah, they always being attacked. Okay, I think I just did your request and followed you back. Yeah, they always are doing something or another to these peoples. Everybody just need to leave everybody alone behind the gates. But then again, we wouldn't have nothing to gossip about. What we gonna gossip about then? You know who I missed tonight was Tony. Tony, if you listen to this later, we missed you.
I was looking for Tony. Because I logged on long before the show started. Tony's usually the first person to log on, and I didn't see him anywhere.
And I don't think Elaine in here either tonight.
No, Elaine was there.
Is she?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Elaine is here.
Okay, because Elaine was holding it down, honey. Okay, Real Talk says, I think Danny is a narcissist. The way she spoke to Bill after the kiss was so nasty. Hold on, why is it always jumping? Was so nasty and condescending. It told me a lot. I got the impression Danny wore the pants in that marriage. Yeah, that's what I thought so too. And she was like, and you missed that. And he was like, you just bossy. And he was like, yeah, I know, and you missed that. So, don't no man want to be bossed around all the time either. You gotta be soft with the man. My goodness. Real Talk says, I think Danny and the Duprees were the controlling ones. But you know what? Anita's not controlling. She's very soft with her husband.
She ain't got to be controlling because he just lives on every word that she speaks.
Girl, you just wait till I get married again. I got to find the man first, but he got to find me. And then when I get married again, we're gonna have a nice little. I don't care about no wedding thing, but I do want a nice party. I do want a nice party. Yes, ma'am, I do. I sure enough do. Real Talk says Bill was basically their errand boy when he was married to Danny. Destiny says, well, Anita seems more dominant. Anita, what? She don't to me. She does with her children, but not with her man, baby. She's soft with Clifton. With Vernon Clifton, she's very soft with him. Real Talk says, Bill said Haley makes him feel the way a man should. Girl, that's what they all say when they want to go get with somebody new.
Yeah, that's because she's screaming for it night and day.
And they're pretending. There's so many things I could say, but I won't
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm a lady.
Mhm.
I'm a lady. But but girl, like I told y'all, Bill, all right now. Bill, all right. He's all right. He's all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it clean too, because I just
There
saw.
go Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Says, how do you know that? We're just getting to know these characters. Okay, Real Talk said the dialogue between Bill and Danny had plenty of underlying tones and messages. And Dee Dee says, how do you know that? We're just getting to know these characters. And Tony says, hi all, just found this tonight. Sorry, I am late. Here is the interview. Wait, here is the interview with actor who plays Bill and Haley on Gates. I wonder if he could send it to us or not. Or if not, like I said, if somebody want to come up and read some of it, you can. Because the link is down there. Let me put the link down here again. Hold on. Put the link down here again. If anybody wants to come up and say something quickly, share their thoughts and gossip a little bit about these doggone Duprees. So there's the link, you guys, if you want to come up and say something or talk, gossip a little bit about these Duprees. Tony, we are only 10 people away from 2,000. How exciting is that? Destiny says, welcome, Tony. Tony, we was just talking about where were you? We like, where's Tony? All right, cousin.
What?
Anybody else got something they want to share? Does anybody want to come up? Let me know. Because I don't want to hold y'all too
I'm gonna
long.
go find that article now.
Then y'all be talking about, I ain't going back over there to listen to her no more. It'd take too long. She be up there too long.
I had to figure out why you weren't mentioning my comments until I looked up and saw that I was in private chat and not comments. So I had to.
Yeah, I saw that there were. Let me see if I can see this. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, okay. All of yours was coming over here. Yeah.
My bad. I know better now.
Uh-oh. I think I kicked myself out of it. Okay, I'll go back in.
You
I'm
still
back on again.
you never
Okay.
left.
Yeah, girl, I got to get my laptop because I just be mulling up. Okay, Real Talk says, I'm using my skills to analyze the dialogue. You will be surprised how much you can learn about a character from just their dialogue. How so is that, Real Talk? Child, teach us something over here. We're going to be smarter than the other
Not
people.
just from what they say, but what they don't say.
Look, we're going to be smarter than the other people. While they over there on pages arguing about stuff, we over here learning stuff. School us, Real Talk.
Probably thinking.
Mm-hmm. What you think about the party? What you anticipating gonna happen at the party?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. When Bill talked to Danny, he said so much without giving away too much.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I agree. I can see that too. Destiny says, I truly look forward to discussing this show with Miss Jen and the gatekeepers every weekday. I do too, Destiny. Because like I said, it's a chance for me to put my mind on some other stuff. I've been working on my blood pressure because it was high. I had the blood pressure of a teenager. I went from that to what you said is what? I ain't even gonna tell y'all the number because I don't want y'all worrying me about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was outrageous. And now it's a lot better. But yeah, this gives me a chance to laugh and chit chat about some other stuff, put my mind on some other stuff. So I look forward to talking to you guys too. E Daddy says Leslie will be the DJ for sure. That's what I'm thinking. You see, she got that money too, because she took that money and threw it at Eve. She was like, here you go. Like taking candy from a baby. I was like, I want one. E Daddy says, as soon as Nicole mentioned it, I knew immediately that it would be Leslie's opening. Wait, as soon as, oh yeah, yeah. That's what I thought so too. I was like, a DJ? I was like, I think somebody about to get a new wig, but a hat this time. Maybe she gonna be dressed up as a dude. Because Dr. Nicole know her when she see her.
Oh yeah.
But if she's all covered up real good, then maybe they won't see, be able to tell till she pull off her disguise and be like, "It is me, Leslie, Dana, Shore, Sherry, Anna, Leslie, Susan, Q, Mary, yeah, Patricia, DJ Spin a lot, just whatever." That is something, okay? Mm-hmm. I was thinking about starting to review the show at a different time. What y'all think about the time frame? Because for me, 4:15 is about the earliest I can get to y'all if I'm gonna have pictures at all. Because baby, I be running. I tell y'all, I be on this show from 1 o'clock to the minute I log in with y'all. I be 4 straight hours with this for this broadcast every day, and trying to do that around other stuff that's going on be hard. But I don't know. Maybe on Fridays. Maybe I'll just make Fridays in the evening since it's Friday. What you think?
Friday evening is good. I don't usually look. I'm over 50, so I'm
Yeah.
always home on Friday.
Yeah, I think Friday evening would be. I think Friday would be okay to do it in the evening time, unless the tea is hot. Then I'm like, I just can't wait. But we might do Fridays in the evening. I don't know. Uh, uh, E Daddy said, I totally agree. Yeah, we might do Fridays in the evening time.
Yeah, that's a good
KB Mommy says, did anyone notice that Leslie Shore, Leslie Sherry, Dana Annie, Leslie Sherry, Dana Anna had given Eva a wad of money in those previews? That's what I said. She threw her that
idea.
cash like taking candy from a baby. She got that. So next week she gets that money from Ted. I wonder if Ted went down to the casino. Lady at the casino. She lost all the money.
Ted better take out one of them PP loans because
She said, don't feel sorry for me.
Joey ain't giving him no more money.
Don't feel sorry, honey. Oh, no. Now, that would be crazy if he wanted the money from Doug. Y'all know Doug need his money. Doug better get back down to that hospital and do some surgeries.
You think?
I think he done got fired. Dee Dee says, poor Nicole is going to be heartbroken. She is. Unless she got a secret, too.
Because she loved her husband.
Mm-hmm.
So she said.
Yeah. Well, I think, no, she love him.
Yeah.
Girl, y'all wait till that new Ted come on. Y'all gonna have a fit. I don't want to hear nothing from some. Who was it that said that they don't like this Ted acting? And I want to mark your name down because you better not say nothing when if he turns out to be bad in this role. I don't want to hear nothing.
I just don't see Nicole cozying up with him.
You don't.
Maybe.
Well, we gonna have to wait to see. All I know is next week looks interesting. They have the fashion show, which not from what I saw though, they could have did a better set for the fashion show. I ain't like that. They look crowded up in there like they do at the casino.
This goes all in one corner.
Yeah, they could have shot it in the long view. Like they could have shot it to look longer. Like, at the country club, how they had those 2 rooms side by side. They could have had the stage way down at that end and then shot it from like that and had the people sitting on the side. Like I ain't like that. I was like, this look all I don't want nobody sitting up all up on me. I'm too big for that. Don't be sitting up next to me like that. Move. Move down. You hot. I'm hot. Get off me.
I need some room.
That's for people weigh 102 pounds. Get off me. I'm too old, you girl, please. Hot flashes and whatnot. I ain't got time for that. Me sitting all up on each other, all bunched up. You better move down. You better scooch down. That's why you have to put a purse on a chair on your purse. No, a purse on the chair next to you so can't nobody sit down.
Yeah, that part.
All right, y'all. Y'all ain't doing too much talking down here, so I guess I get ready to get on up out of here. But I've really enjoyed talking with you guys as always.
Same here.
And let me put my What did I say my Instagram is, girl? I forgot already. Hold on. Let me look over here again. What is my doggone page? Okay. Hold on. Hold on, darling. Hold on. Okay, so if you want to join my Instagram page, this is it. You can come on over there and join. I know y'all got different names up under there, so let me know who you are on here so I know who you are. Who you are. All right, y'all. I'm gonna jump on off of here. It was always so much fun talking to you guys. And E-Daddy says, good night, gatekeepers.
Good night, all.
Good night to you guys, too. I usually get flagged for playing this thing here, but I want y'all to remember to...
Like the video.
Yeah, I know they're going to get me. Hold on.
Like the video. 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 So we can get on back to the show, y'all. Come on. Stop all that dancing and like the video.
Like the video for me and make a friend come join, because on Monday, I know we're going to be at 2,001 subscribers. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for making this so much fun and making this a hoot. Linda says good night to you guys. And thank you guys again. Thank you guys again. And listen, I do hope you've had... Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. KB done come through with a super chat up in here. Girl, I ain't even got nothing ready for that yet. I ain't even got nothing ready. I do not. You know what? I'm just going to have to play the song for when we have good tea for you, girl. Because I appreciate you. Hold on. Let me find this song. Here we go.
Gatekeepers.
Get in here. The tea was hot. Get in here. The tea was hot. Open up the gates and get in here. Gatekeepers, gatekeepers, get in here.
What?
KB girl, you done did your good thing up in here, child. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for that super chat. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. Dee done come in here. Wait, hold on. Dee, I got to play the song for you too. Hold on. I'm getting y'all a song together for this right now. But anyway, child, you done I got to play it for you.
Gatekeepers.
Get in here. The tea was hot. Get in here. The tea was hot. Open up the gates and get in here. Gatekeepers, gatekeepers, get in here.
What?
Y'all about to make me cry. You don't even know. You don't even know, okay? Linda, what you think about that?
I think it's absolutely wonderful.
It is. I thank y'all so much. Because I have the most fun with y'all over here. I really do. Sometimes I tell my cousin, I'm like, I just really, we be talking about how much fun we be done had. Destiny said, hold on. Destiny said, hey, KB mommy, big tipper. Girl, ain't shit out. Ain't shit though. And let us not forget about Dee dropped up in here with that $5. Because, baby, that ain't nothing to listen. That's $5 more than what we had over here, right? We are $5 closer. We are $5 closer to that laptop. Because I'm going to get one. Because I'm intending to keep improving this channel. Because I don't care what nobody say. We're going to be the #1 channel for watching this show. Y'all watch. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Destiny says, and Dee, thank you, Dee, so much. Thank you so much, KB. Destiny says, wait, KB says, Destiny gotta support the channel so we can grow. That's right, baby, because we gonna grow this thing over here. Dee Dee says, so glad I found your channel. And I'm so glad that I found you guys too. And I feel like we're a nice little fit over here. We don't be arguing and stuff and all that. We don't be doing that. We like to have a healthy debate over here and talk about the things. But tell the people to come over here and chit and chat and chit with us. Yes, we like that. Girl, wait a minute, y'all. I'm dropping stuff.
Y'all got
I'm getting nervous. Look, I'm getting nervous.
Shook.
Look, I'm getting nervous. I wish some of you all were in the Chicagoland area because we're going to be having an event at the end of the year that's going to be nice.
Yeah,
We all dress up in our 1950s attire and we get together and celebrate the accomplishments of women. And we be so cute, honey. Oh, my goodness. And Linda, you know I saw your outfit, so I already know how you coming.
Girl, I can't wait to put them on.
I know you can't. Is she coming all the way from California? Because we get ready to show up and show out. We have antique cars out there and everything. We have a good time. But the people be looking so cute, honey. Mm-hmm. The men, too, they be looking good. They be looking good. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And I do hope that everybody has had or is having a great day. And if not, there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? All right, I'll talk to y'all on Monday. Bye.
Love you, bye.
How did you get beyond the gates? Be gone.
Tell absolutely no one that I'm the one that let you in behind the gates. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.